doesn't work with the necklace. But yeah, I feel very protected. I go to the city a lot for uni and other things, and personally, people frighten me. I feel very overwhelmed by their energy. So yeah, this kind of helps with anyone who seems to be looking at me funny, if you want to look at it that way. This next one is a feather, and I usually like to wear a cross and a feather in one ear. So usually I do it cross in the left ear and feather in the right. I've always had feathers inspire me, and I don't know, they're always the first thing that I draw if I'm bored, because they're just so easy to draw. And then all of a sudden I seem to get all these ideas just from drawing a feather. So I guess this is for my inspiration more. I got this from Tree of Life because when I saw it, even though it was Tree of Life, and I don't know, I get stuff from there, but I've never actually gotten the expensive jewellery behind the glass. So I was like skeptical about ever getting something that's affordable from there, that's any kind of precious. So this is sterling silver, and it was $34, and I was like, I need this right now, especially because I had just come into the shopping centre after work, and I just had the extra cash, and I just went, screw it, I'll buy it. And I was really happy when I got it. It's beautiful, it looks very natural. I just wanted a very simple cross. I'm not religious in the sense of Christianity, but crosses aren't just a Christian symbol. They're meant to guide you from all sorts of things. So this is going to be a funny story. Well, not very funny, but I've been reading about people that have been struck by lightning, and the ones that had crosses around their necks survived. So I know it's a bit bullshit, but if there is a chance that I'm hit by lightning, I'd like to be wearing a cross just in case. So look at it that way. This one is a sterling silver Tree of Life I got from eBay. I like wearing this because it keeps me grounded. It just keeps me calm in situations, and I don't know, I always loved trees, and they calm me down really well. I feel very calm around nature and trees. So yeah. I also value my new family a lot, so yeah, I guess that's to symbolize that a little bit. The necklace itself is sterling silver, and I got it from a jewellery shop for half price. It was $64 to begin with, I think, and I got it dropped down to 33. I'm pretty sure it was 33 or something like that, yeah. So I was very happy. This was my Christmas present to myself. this nice paper bag with a little magazine of their recent stock and the box. Oh, and a little diary as well. I almost forgot. I probably should have shown you guys the diary. I just write my daily stuff in it. It's a cute little turquoise, light turquoise coloured diary. And it just has all the charms and everything on every month and every day. And yeah, I just use it to write important things in, but mostly I use my phone. Sorry about that. I've got a bit of a cough. So, I got this for my birthday, and my boyfriend got it for me, and I started crying when I opened it up because it wasn't an engagement ring, no. It was just of great sentimental value, and I was astounded that he even remembered something like that about me. Some men, I don't know, live 20 years with their wife and still don't know what kind of jewellery she's been wearing. So, I love my boyfriend. He pays attention, and he spent way too much on me. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't know, I feel very special. So, ignore this ring. I'll talk about it in a bit. So, I opened the box and saw this. And I know I've worn it a couple of times in a couple of videos. I love this ring so much for so many reasons. The snake is my symbol. I associate myself with a snake for a few reasons. Because I'm ever changing, and life is ever changing, and this is a creature of grace, and it comes in land form and water form, and it's just always been, I don't know, a thing in my life, I guess. I also, for a long time, wore this cheap version of this. It like turned all kind of rusted and brown, and one of the eyes was missing, and I don't know, but I still loved it, and I always wore it on my third finger on my left hand. I'd also stick that finger up if I was angry at anyone. But yeah, it's sterling silver. It was very expensive, and it's got obsidian eyes. It's so beautiful. As I said, I cried when I saw this. I mean, it cost a lot of money as well, and it's a perfect fit as well. My boyfriend went with his mum because his mum knew that I liked Thomas Sabo jewellery, but Dom was the one who saw this and just went, yeah, this is it, we have to get this. So, yeah, I love him so much. It's a perfect gift, and he looks so happy when I wear it as well, and I always wear it. It's beautiful. I'm always so worried that I'm going to lose it, or one of the eyes will fall out or something. So I always keep my hands very, I don't know, away from stuff. to wear it as little as possible, but I just love it so much. I mean, this could possibly turn into an heirloom as well. It's precious, so yeah, I love it so much. This one is the one that I went to compliment it. This is onyx in the middle and sterling silver with something else, I'm not sure, because it's got the dark bits. But I got this from, well, I got this set from Bali, and it's handmade, and it's got a bit of a trick to it. It's a poison ring, and you can see it's handcrafted because there's some weird little like burn bits from the molding. So yeah, you can put your drugs in there. No, I wouldn't do that, but I just I fiddle around with it in the bus and stuff, and yeah, I just love it. It's really cute. I used to wear it on my pinky, but it seems to fit on my fourth finger now, which I'm surprised about. I've lost weight recently, so maybe that's why. I can't wear it on my fourth finger if I'm bloated though. No way is that happening. So yeah, I just keep them together because I wear them together a lot. I love this box, it's so smooth and it's got this matte finish to it. Oh, you have no idea how happy I was when I got this. I was just over the moon. I kept the bag, the one that it came in, because it was just so nice, the same kind of texture, but like paper. And I just put all my stuff in there and put it on my nightstand. And it's got the little catalogue in it as well. I might just do a video at some point of my little Thomas Sabo stuff. Maybe like a catalogue as well. These next two things are mine and my boyfriend's. I got these for us for a number of reasons. I personally wear this when I need to feel confident, and yeah, I've got a little booklet on it, so I guess I'll just read from the little booklet. I kept the little booklets because they're so beautiful. They look like good quality and everything, and just keep them in this little drawstring bag. I think it's just felt, yeah. It's a bit dusty. It just opens up like this. I like little drawstring bags. I'm still waiting for my deck of tarot cards to find me. I mean, they'll be ready to use them. And I'll have use for them. I just want to get a nice little bag for them. Maybe like this, but 3 times the size. Okay. So, this is my one. And it's a talisman of the sun. And yeah, the priests, rabbis, and mystics of the ancient world believed that the planet the 7 planets. It is said to help the heart and spine, thymus, and to fight bacterial disease. Our talisman helps one acquire fame, secure honors and riches. It gives absolute freedom of thought and action, clear judgment, dexterity of speed, and to find favor in the sight of great men. This talisman consists of the 4th and 6th pentacles, said to penetrate lies, provide invisibility when needed, increase money, hope, health, bring success, fame, clear judgment. This is the back. Brings the hidden into the light, ensure recognition and popularity. Others will be attracted to your divine radiance. So, my boyfriend and I wear these on stage. We're a duo DJ couple, and we're actually doing a competition at the moment called Your Shot. And we've already gone through the first round, so they like us, and we were wearing these on the day. So I think they work. My boyfriend's one, talisman for honor and riches. He's already got a knack for stumbling into money, so I thought I'd get him this to make it easier for us to deal with the financial side of making our artistry a success. The magical talisman is treasured by all who wish to become rich or famous. The front of our piece is called the Talisman of Honor and Riches and is paired on the reverse with the Seal of Great Prosperity to enhance the magical properties of both. The unique combination will enable the bearer to make the right contacts and to say and do the correct things at the proper times. It will help one achieve their desires and lift one from mediocrity to eminence. Helps one raise in honor and dignity and ensure a continuity of positions of power and also safeguard against attacks of enemies, open or secret. The talisman and seal were designed for all who desire honor and riches in whatever sphere of activity they may find themselves. So yeah, it's always made up of 2 to enhance it. So yeah, I'm hoping that they work for us. If not, they're still really pretty, and they'd make people interested anyway, because we wear all black, and then we wear these. And people are bound to ask about them. I love this. It's got Hebrew on it. Because Solomon, if anyone knows the story of King Solomon, yeah, it's a biblical thing, and it's based on Jewish mythicism. So yeah. The last thing is rituals revolve around fertility and growing things. This is a different path for many city dwellers to follow, surrounded as they are by the energy of the different place and time. Seasons pass differently in the city, although climatic changes are the same. There are less natural cues, short of the weather, to notice even moon cycles. Even moon cycles are harder to follow in the city. There is more obscuring light pollution, and tall buildings may block the moon when she's hanging lower in the sky. Granted, it is important to know your roots, to connect with your ancestral patterns, and above all, to understand where your food comes from. So, I like this morphing of modern day life and spiritualism, and it's saying that you can actually still practice your spirituality in the city, and it will actually benefit you a lot. So it's a bit funny how they talk about stuff. So the straight poop on spellcasting. So there's a bunch of stuff like sensing energy, stuff of spellcasting. It tells you what colours you're better off wearing for particular things, and what your colour actually means when you wear it. If there's a particular thing you're into, like I'm into black. Black, the colour of power. That's why it's worn by priests, judges, high-ranking executives, and death. Black suggests night, where things are hidden. There is a certain fatality to black. It's about necessity, severity, and that which cannot be turned aside. Black is blacklisted in a lot of old fuddy-duddy magical books that will tell you not to use it at all, as it has been associated with death, destruction, and harm. Other old fuddy-duddy witches will tell you that all witches should wear black, because it will absorb and deflect negativity. We leave it up to you. Remember that black has the biggest magical kick of all colours. It lends authority and oomph to your energy. I do feel particularly safe in black, not just because I'm an ex-goth girl, but I think that's why a lot of goth kids become goth kids. It's empowering when you wear black, and a lot of those kids were bullied and don't have anything else to turn to, so I always look positively on the colour black. I guess call me a Morticia Adams, because for me black is cheerful. There's a lot of personal protection, home protection, types of baths you can take, purification with sound, basic space purification rituals, workplace, smudge. There's all these ways of cleaning your personal space, which is really good. Ancient gods of the modern world. There's things that you can pray to. Urban triple deities. There's a squat. This is if you need a place to stay, or you need a parking spot. So it's really, it's a bit ridiculous, but it's clever. Score is, he's like, don't really associate it with anything. I think it's a she. She will help you with any kind of deals you need to make and financial stuff. If you want to go to a market and get a good deal on something, you pray to her, and there's little like poems you can say as well. Scram is a come and go. This is for risk taking. This guy, she, sorry, she's for risk taking and other kind of like rash decisions, I guess. The triple open god, so there's slick. He's good for getting laid, basically, or if you want like a quick bit of excitement. Screw. He's like a pimp god. He's a bit hard to deal with. Yeah, so this is a weird one. Yeah, it's like another one for a good time. And then there's Sarge. He's for discipline, so yeah, it helps with all sorts of discipline stuff and getting your shit together. Elements of place. Elements of place. It explains basically what fire, water, and earth are like in the city. Junkyard magic, so basically you can use anything around you, really, to do spell casting. That's what they're trying to say. Whatever makes you feel powerful enough to do something like that, then it'll work, basically. It talks about stones that are good for you, tribal markings, wearable spells, so it mentions wearing seals and symbols and stuff. guys enjoyed this.